Righteous man falls 7 times. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, I should've died. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive. Used to roll up, getting high, shit. None of more guys ain't got. Whoa. Used to hit the club, I was turned up bucking. What you wanna do? Ain't care about nothing retarded. How you wanna do it? I'ma play. Hit the bando, still talking to the mayor. Gotta go to college, every thug in the streets. Had my son, boy, I was on the 18. Couldn't see the picture, I was lost in the sauce. Had a few jobs, I was looking for an out. Fuck it, is this what my life is about? I guess I'm a thug, I'm throwing them out. Listen, trying to find solutions were missing. Never told me right, I was going back to church. Looking for some help, but the past didn't work. Damn, how many demons in church? Damn, how many demons in church? Work with a brother, he told my work. Frenches on shirt, he told my work. I'm trying to listen, quit going to church. Pick up the Bible, I read for myself. Do the remedy, we going through hell. I'm trying to change and keep the commandments. I thank the Most High, he didn't slam me. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive. Should've been dead and gone. Damn, leave me alone. That's Satan calling me. Want me to fall, condemning my conscience. Christ, the root to the olive tree. Watch this shit again. Damn, these demons keep calling me. I'm trying to win. Forgive me, Lord. Accept my apologies. I'm running. I'm trying to stay focused, I'm gunning. I know that these trials are coming. Feel like Vanessa, I stumble. Please don't take it away. Please show me some grace. I'm falling, I'm not okay. Please don't kill me today. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive. I should've died. I should've died. Oh, thank the Most High. I'm still alive.
Only have I known. Y'all the main ones I'm watching on my throne. Created everything, but I called you my own. That land I gave you, put my name on it, my home. Yeah, that's my home. Israel, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I made a promise, can't nobody take it. I chose to put you above all the nations. Out of your graves, I chose to awaken. We made a covenant, don't you forsake it. Come get protected while they going crazy. Israel, my firstborn, my baby. Israel, my firstborn, my baby. I woke you up in your land of captivity. I do not change, I want you to remember me. Laws and commandments, I gave you the remedy. Go read the testimonies for your memory. I sent them prophets, but you wasn't hearing me. I come to you if you really come near to me. I heard your cry, now it's time to take it to me. I know what got you from all of your enemies. Who you know open the sea. Them waters was bitter, but I made it sweet. In case you ain't know how to swim, I'm your protector, so I made you walk on your feet. This a reminder you married to me. I just want you to be all I called you to be. They called you niggas, but I made you priests. I'm about to give you back everything. I'm sending plays for you. I'm sending boys, drying up rivers. I leave them dead for you. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. You heard what I said for you. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. You heard what I said for you. For you, you only ever known. Y'all the main ones I'm watching on my throne. Created everything, but I called you my own. That land I gave you, put my name within my home. Yeah, that's my home. Israel. I'm the reason you in a captivity. We made a covenant, you ain't remember me. You broke the covenant, I sent your enemy. Get out my land since you wasn't fearing me. I'm the reason they put you in chains. I'm the reason they switched up your name. I'm the reason why you in the hood. I'm the reason of all your pain. I'm sending floors, facts, daily. Think I don't love you, y'all my babies. Gave my son, must be crazy. Come out that system, come out of that lady. They got that military, it would not phase me. It would not move me, it would not graze me. Remember Egypt, I did all that for my people. You only ever know. Y'all the main ones I'm watching on my throne. Created everything, but I called you my own. That land I gave you, put my name within my home. Yeah, that's my home. You only ever know.
Oh, dang, Chad. All right, Chad. I guess that mean to stop it, bro. That mean to stop it, bro. I ain't got the right cadence yet. I'm singing it too soon. Man. You know? What's good with y'all, though? What's good with everybody? Shalom. I seen some brothers and sisters up in the chat early. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a more late night stream. It's the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying? I missed y'all yesterday, but I was exhausted, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was so tired, man. I wanted to get some sleep. Whoa. Sis in the chat early. Hey, sis in the chat early. She said, I ain't missing another one. Hey, all praises. But yeah, man. Like, I miss y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was a one day, you know what I mean? But like, I'm just sitting there like, bro, I wanted to stream last night the whole time. But I was just too tired, man. I needed to get some rest. I honestly haven't got the rest that I need. But I know that after we turn up on the stream, man, I'm gonna be out like a baby. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out like a baby. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, look, bro, y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all read the title. I need y'all help, man. We gotta turn up tonight so I can get some good sleep. You know what I mean? I need videos. We're gonna be reacting to more so videos than music tonight. We're gonna be doing a couple songs, you know what I'm saying, as per request. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to do some video content. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you know what I'm saying, I've been saying that I'm gonna start doing more videos on the channel and kind of giving like a perspective, breaking down, you know, certain things that I noticed in the videos and everything like that. You know, just little things. But also because, you know, sometimes you'll be listening to music so much you kind of get burnt out. So I don't want to get to a point where I'm just like hearing the music and I'm not like really tuned in. I'm not really focusing on it, if y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But also, Chad, look, I want to see how y'all been doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how y'all been doing, and you know, all of that good stuff. But I don't want to hear it over a text tonight, man. Trying to see who trying to jump in the live stream chat with me. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up for a little bit. You know, we can even. I'm not 100% sure how we can do like reactions together yet, but that will be coming shortly. So you know what I'm saying. Hopefully I'm gonna look it up and stuff like that to figure it out, or you know anybody knows how to do that. We can do it that way as well. I know that we can do it on Discord, but hey, I didn't think about that. So we do it on Discord and I just record the Discord. Should be good. You know what I mean? Should be good. But I don't know, man. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how all of that stuff works out. I am hungry too, chat, but I'm waiting. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on some food to come in, so we'll be waiting a little minute. So pardon me if I look a little famished, you know, at points of time until I get this food, and then also, you know what I'm saying. Pardon me as well if I'm smacking in your ears. Like I said, bro, I'm really hungry. You know what I mean? You know how they say that you can't work with an empty stomach? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? So look. All right, chat. What we got going on today? I got a couple videos that I want to check out with y'all. Bro, my hair's so like damp right now. I got a couple videos that I want to check out with y'all. Who all in the chat, bro? If you up in the chat, drop a one in the chat. You know what I'm saying, or a Y, or whatever you want to drop in the chat. Just drop something in the chat so I know that y'all here. Ooh, I ain't mute him. I know how that is. I be talking over here for a whole hour and a half and still be muted. Wouldn't even know it. Ain't nobody said nothing. Yeah, that's cap. That's cap. All right, man. Go ahead, we put the headphones in. Here's something. Had to drop something in the chat. Drop something in the chat. All right, I see we got some comedians out here. All right, man. Look, so first things first. First things first. There's been a lot going on in the news. I know that y'all heard about the whole Dave Chappelle situation. I kind of talked on it briefly in one of my other streams. But did y'all know that they trying to label him anti-Semitic as well now? Like they out to get our people, bro. Like if y'all didn't see it, like, you know what I mean? If y'all didn't see it, pretty much he was making a bunch of jokes, you know what I'm saying, about the whole Kyrie and Ye situation. You know what I'm saying, up on Saturday Night Live. And the Jewish community, the issues, they didn't like that. You know what I mean? They kind of took a little bit of offense to that. You know what I mean? And now he is labeled as anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? And you know the funny part about this situation is it doesn't seem as bad. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem as bad as the other situations because, in my opinion, I feel like even though Dave Chappelle has like ties that he may lose, he doesn't really have nothing to lose. Like I said in the last stream, he don't really have nothing to like lose to where they can like hold that as leverage over him. You know what I mean? With all this anti-Semitic stuff that they're trying to push. You know what I mean? Oh, Kyrie dropped the video? Didn't somebody drop that in the Discord? I thought that it was in the Discord. I was supposed to react to it the other day. I just completely... No. That was Kanye. That was Jay dropped the video. And it was his name dropping and stuff. Which one? Are you talking about the Instagram live video? Are you talking about the one that he had dropped on Instagram Live? Because I know that the one he had dropped on Instagram Live, I actually have not watched it. Also, in other news, so apparently, which is the oddest thing in my opinion, but apparently, Jaylen Brown has been like recently just like defending Kyrie as well. You know what I'm saying? I never watched it. I never watched the Kyrie. I never watched the Kyrie live stream. Or was it a live? Was it a live stream or was it just like a Instagram live? All right, I think I found it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the whole video. Okay, this is different than this one. This dude, bro. All right, let me see. Let me see if we can pull it up real quick. I ain't gonna watch too much of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna skim through it a little bit. You know, and see what he's talking about.
Peace to each one of y'all. Sending my prayers up to the Creator.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes. I ain't gonna be
To our ancestors for healing.
Hey, hold up.
We
Chad,
all
am
need
I
it about
tripping?
now.
This
You know,
is a crispy
They call this
480p. What's going on?
Certain religions, certain parts of our society. So I'm gonna pay my respect and my homage.
I ain't never seen a 480p. That's crispy.
Shoot, what do I have to tell y'all? Y'all making me forget. Nah, I'm joking. You know, I'm just trolling y'all. But shoot,
That
I
comment
gotta
is
share
crazy.
something with y'all. It ain't no bad news or anything like that. It's just a reality, right? And I'm gonna ask y'all from my soul to yours, please do not get distracted out here. Please do not fall victim to what the system is putting out there. It's a lot of misinformation. It's a lot of trauma going around. It's a whole lot happening in our world. And the system wants you to be depressed,
Right.
wants you to be in a state of being that is low vibrational. All right. It's a change and it's a shift in what's going on in our world right now. And I'm letting you know, I'm not being arrogant or anything like that, but from 1981 to 1996, this millennial generation, I hope y'all know, we're here to shake some shit up. We're here to shake some stuff up. But in order to shake some stuff up, right? And the next generation, Gen Z, is going to come right after us, so they're watching us, right? Then you got the kids generation, which is very young. But I got on here to say this. Please do not get distracted out here emotionally, spiritually, because the system itself is, it's...
Okay, I feel what he's saying. I honestly feel what he's saying. And I was actually having this conversation not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I was actually having this conversation not too long ago about, I was talking with Ben Cole, I believe, and we were talking about how the generation that, you know what I mean, that we currently in, like our generation, you know what I mean, like you said, throughout those time periods, we have so much information and we learning so much so quickly, you know what I mean, and it's insane, honestly, because we able to control, you know, different perspectives of how our life is to the point where a lot of the times we ain't even recognized, you know what I mean, by our peers, by our family, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, because we have changed so much that it's like that old man. They only know you by that old man. So, you know what I mean, when you change, right? When you change, they're looking at you like a completely different person. And a lot of us, we change over the course of a month like that, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like when you seeking obedience, you know what I'm saying, in the Most High and His laws and commandments, now you become a new creature, like the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? So all of these people starting to become new creatures and try to follow God, you know what I mean, it's going to put some ripples into this world and into the atmosphere, because the agenda of going against God is, you know, what they fighting against. You know what I mean? They fighting to keep us away from God, but now all of these people all of a sudden are starting to, you know, go back to the right path, to the ancient ways and stuff like that. So like it's going to, because when they're gonna hear people speaking some sense, right? And you see it all the time. You dealing with people, you know what I mean? People in the world and everything like that. And when you talking to them, they understand exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They know that you're right. They know that you know they should be getting with this stuff, but they still have ties into the world to where they don't feel comfortable jumping out of the world and partaking in the faith, right? So I see exactly what he's saying. Like even though it doesn't look like that, all of these people know we know too much at this point. You know what I mean? It's like when they try to hide the truth, but now that the truth is being revealed, it ain't no turning back. Ain't like they're gonna just put all of us back to sleep again. You know what I mean? So I see what he's saying.
Dying. It's dying. Old ways of living, the old ways of doing things. It's not gonna last for too much longer, y'all. I'm just saying. And I don't know anything, right? I don't know all the answers to what's going on, but I'm saying this to y'all specifically because it's important that those that understand, that are aligned and what's going on around here, that y'all paying attention, because without us making a change right now and shifting our consciousness, our kids they're gonna fall victim to this system too. And the system I'm talking about it's a myriad of objective topics that we follow since we were kids, which is sex, love, relationships, religion, culture, class, finance, entertainment, media, social platforms at this point. Please do not fall victim to these things that are being manipulated and controlled. Please do not. Please do not. We have so.
I like it what he's saying. Like he's saying, don't fall victim to these things because obviously, you got people that's so wrapped up into these things. You know what I mean? Like those, literally all the ones that he named is like all big, the things that we like consistently focusing on. You know what I mean? As a collective unit, that's where all our people's minds is at on these
so many
things.
Truth tellers out here that are doing the right things, and I could point them out, but you have to have your own level of discernment once you're consciously awakened to what's really going on. And I could go on and on, but look, I have to speak in general topics because it gets too mixy. You know what I'm saying? But I hopped on here specifically to share something with y'all. My generation, the millennial generation, we got to be better. We got to be better. My millennial generation, we got to be better. We know too much of the truth, and sometimes that will put us in places where we're fearful or we have anxiety. And in order to make an impact out here that is generationally sound, where it lasts for not just one generation, but for 7 to 10 to 20 generations now, we have to break free mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do it, but we have people out here that are willing to extend a helping hand and do it. Right.
Now, I'm about to say, okay, I understand why this message was so heavy. Because a lot of people was talking about this, and I was wondering, what was he saying? You know what I'm saying? But he's like, I agree with him 100%. It really is going to start with, the millennial generation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, you're going to have the elders and stuff like that bringing the truth to us. But the practice of it, because you got to look at it from a standpoint of the connection. Like I said, I was talking to a brother about this the other day, and the ones that's within the millennial generation, they have a tie in between both the young generation and the older generation. But the issue is the older generation and the very young generation, they don't have even when we was the young generation, right? Even when the millennials was the young generation, the generation before those people, we had respect for them. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't on a level of understanding with them. You know what I mean? You would kind of understand what your grandparents and stuff like that, your great grandparents was saying for the most part, but you didn't understand it until you got a little bit older, right? And our parents, the ones that was raising us, they had the understanding, but it was during that time they was the most, I guess you could say, the most rebellious. I wouldn't even say rebellious, honestly. they was just the most separated from the culture. Like that was when they started pushing all of these agendas to our people. So a lot of our parents got sucked into the the feminist movement, what I'm saying, all of these different ways of doctrines that they started accepting that was not social norms. You see what I'm saying? So he definitely has a point, and I think that the millennial generation, you know what I'm saying, will have the biggest effect on the people because they are in the middle where even our elders now, like we have an understanding, you know what I'm saying, with our elders, a lot of us, you know. Exactly, they were stuck. You know what I mean? Like like all, bro. It was so much stuff that hit them. You know what I'm saying? There was so much stuff that hit them that they had to go through. You know what I mean? And like the single parent households, all of that stuff, bro. That really took a toll on our people. You know what I mean? They really took a toll on our people, and I feel like our generation, if like we have, like I said, we have the knowledge to know, oh, this is what's right and this is how we can change these things. We have these conversations. We talk about it all the time. You know what I mean? Within our generation, but we fail to practice it a lot of the times, and that's the problem. And that's what he's saying. Like we got too much knowledge to be sitting here and falling into the same situation over again. Because if we don't break the cycle now, then our generation is going to be destroyed in a couple of years. You know, so he definitely is. He definitely has.
I went live on this main page because I know that some people are gonna take this as, oh man, this guy's, what is he talking about now? This guy thinks he's, and it's like, it's not even about that. I don't even have energy to give that to, or to give to that today, or any point in my life.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about too is with our generation. The kids, bro, they really do look up to us. You know what I mean? They really do look up to us. The way that they show you how, like, they show you all the time how they look up to us. You know what I'm saying? Like when I be seeing these young kids, you know what I'm saying, teenagers and all of that stuff, and I see them and they are practicing in the faith. You know what I'm saying? Because they seem, older, brother or sister that's in the truth, that's faithful. You know what I'm saying? They understood. Like, you gotta think about it, bro. A lot of the mishaps that happened with us was because of the generation before us and the things they taught us. You know what I mean? Like, the generation before us, they taught us kind of this lifestyle. You know what I mean? I want to have, actually, one day I'm gonna find like a video or we're gonna just have a talk, right? But like, I wanted to talk about like how the over sexualization of our generation and how that was like a really big thing that happened to us. It's just so many things. Like, it's just so many different topics. Like, we was told to accept everything that was wrong. You know what I mean? We were just told to accept everything that was wrong, and because nobody lent a hand and said, "Hey, no, that's not right," or try to correct us, right? It was like, okay, now this is socially acceptable that, like, for instance, virginity. You know what I mean? Like, a virginity used to be a pure thing. Nowadays, people look at virginity like a disgusting thing. You know what I'm saying? It's so different now. You know what I mean? It's so different now. You know what I mean? But we have the understanding to understand it. It's just what we was told. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the Discord real quick because I kind of want to get y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on the topic, like on the whole situation with Kyrie Irving, Dave Chappelle, the censorship that they trying to throw at us, you know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff. So if you trying to jump up in here and everything like that, jump into the lobby. You know what I'm saying? Go to the lobby real quick. Let me see. I'm sending this brother a link. I know that he. Jump in here. And I'm gonna drop. If y'all in the Discord, then y'all should. Or if anybody want a link. Tab. Yeah. And we could all get up in here at once, so don't think that I'm just doing like one person at a time and stuff like that. We can come up in here and kind of give our opinion on it. I just want to hear another person's point of view from it as well. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh man, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. And I feel like we get into that point where eventually we have to start guiding the youth. You know what I mean? Guiding the youth and you know, dealing with our people. The young ones, they gonna be the next generation to come. So if they have an understanding on the things that we never had understanding on, you know what I'm saying? They can have more sense of faith in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because they never had to go through disappointments of themselves or, you know, anything like that. Hold up, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat too. Anybody that wanna jump in. Don't be scared now. All right. All right. I'm gonna drop. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat real quick. I gotta pull it up on my phone because they ain't gonna let me sit in. Is Ron the only player you can put at multiple positions? No, you're not. All right. All right, hold up, chat. I got y'all. Don't panic. I got y'all. That is not what I was trying to put. How did that happen? I guess copy and paste just doesn't work no more, chat. I don't know what's going on. All right. I guess I gotta copy. Chat, y'all know how to get in here? And how to get in here? There go the link. I just dropped it in the chat. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on the situation. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot, bro. It's a lot going on. And this is a conversation that we really need to be having. We was going to watch a video later. Which is actually interesting that somebody, there's 4 links. Yeah, I said 4 of them. I just sent them, you know, just making sure. So you can click any one of them. They're all the same. Where's that video at? Or if y'all not ready to jump up in there, just let me know. We can get into the video because it's a video talking about Gen Zs and how it's like, bruh, it was basic questions and I guess they just getting them wrong and stuff like that. So we was gonna check out this video and I wanted to get people's opinions on it. Like I was talking to I don't even know how the generations and stuff go after the Gen Zs, but it was somebody after a Gen Z, right? And they just made it into high school, and we was asking them like about like slavery and stuff, right? And we was asking like I forgot exactly what the word was, but we was pretty much like what do they teach y'all at school, you know, about slavery and stuff? And it's like not really nothing. And then she said that they told her that Harriet Tubman was Moses or something. I'm like trying to figure everything out. I was just so lost, bro. I was just so lost. Okay, hello?
Shalom.
Shalom, what's good with you?
Man, I'm good. I'm finally glad we finally figured this thing out, brother.
Right, yeah, for sure.
All praises, man. But look, man, the tap in about the Kyrie, the Kanye thing, and Dave Chappelle, and all these other people that's actually getting out to say something about it right now, man. First of all, I want to applaud those guys because it takes courage to do that, especially in this type of society where everybody's getting canceled. I didn't want to, really make a post about it because, like, man, it's been going on for at least a few over weeks now with Kyrie and with the Yeezy and, Dave Chappelle and these other guys. Like I said, man, I really just see the father using those guys as tools to awaken the masses, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, in the last day, I'm saying no one can say that they didn't hear or had the knowledge of us being the true Israelites of the Bible. And, if anything, this just waking up our African American men, our so-called African American men, that's the ones that's into sports, the ones that's into the athletic realm. Mm-hmm. Now they having a true understanding of who they truly are according to the Bible.
Yeah. And there's another thing that's very heavy about it too is a lot of those athletes, they know the truth. You know what I mean? They just won't speak out about it, like you said. So we definitely have to commend them for it. But then it also gonna bring the next generation to come realizing, like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, remember when Kyrie was standing for this, and now they probably trying to oppress it, in a couple of years, where it's gonna be way bigger. You know what I'm saying? People gonna know it a lot more. You know what I mean? Because of these type of conversations. Like they already been sending people up into the sports facilities and talking to the men about pretty much like, hey, don't listen to them people over there out there in them corners teaching about that Bible. That stuff, that stuff is just philosophy.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. So, but now, we got a defense. And now people that's actually in the NBA and, out there in the music world and all that stuff is now starting to speak on it. So now it's like, okay, it might be some validation to this. You know what I mean? Like it
gotta be some truth to this.
Yeah, because I mean, because I know that they've been, hearing our other people tell them like, don't talk about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for them to stand bold in it and, going through the situation of, being labeled as anti-Semitic and getting things taken from them, like they could have easily just cowered down and be like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, I do what you want.
Yeah, and you know what, I want to say this, man. As a leader, in my home and in my community and amongst my brothers, man, we need more stand-up guys.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys are jellybacks, man.
Yeah,
sure. They don't want to lose their comfortable, state of being. They don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose their homes. They don't want to lose out to speaking the truth because. I don't know if you remember. I think it was like maybe a year, 2 years back, probably right before the pandemic, when Monique and what's his name, Steve Harvey was having a conversation on his show, and he basically was like, "I'm gonna be this coon." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He basically said it.
Yeah,
and
right. I remember that.
So many of our athletes, so many of our politicians, and so many of the people that look just like us that are in high places that are turning their backs on us, man. Yeah. And until we wake up to these scriptures, until we truly wake up to the false information that was pushed for years until we turn away from those things, man. We're always going to be stuck in bondage. I had a sister today post, what happened to the man?
Mhm.
You know, and I told her, I said, man, until the men realize who they are and whose they are,
Mhm.
they're always going to stay like that. You know what I mean?
Actually,
And
they're
I
gonna
think
get
that's a true
worse.
statement.
They're actually gonna get worse because the way that this world is set up, they're trying to make the women more. I mean, make the men more feminized and make the women more masculine. And if they can do that, like even like the excerpt out of Willie Lynch letter, you know what I mean? It talked about like how, you take the woman, you know what I'm saying, and you pretty much you beat the man, you beat everything out of him, and then you take the woman and then you make her raise the kids the way that you want them to pretty much be like obedient, you know what I mean, to the whoever the authority is, you know what I mean, or the
Right.
so-called authority is. And I think that that's what's going on with especially a lot of these people that's in those positions. Because you got to think about it. They take these young kids, you know what I'm saying, these athletes, they take them real young, they start grooming them, you know what I'm saying, they take care of them, they do all of this stuff so then they can try to build a loyalty between them, you know what I'm saying. So then, like, I remember I was just watching a podcast not too long ago, and they was talking about
Right.
the situation with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne was saying like he had got shot or something like that, and nobody would help him up. But then he was saying like he was about to die, you know what I'm saying, and then everybody was running past him, but this white man helped him up, you know what I'm saying. So he was
Yeah, the
like,
white cop.
yeah, so he
Right.
was like, I don't see race, I don't see color and everything like that, and I'm like, just because one person helped you out, like I'm not saying that you're supposed to, treat them no
Neglected
differently.
that
Yeah,
person. Yeah, right,
but
right, right.
just because
But
one
over.
person, yeah, just because one person helped you out, don't mean that that's the
The mindset.
mindset of the masses. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you gonna have people that you gonna have to see who they are. You know what I mean? You just can't turn a blind eye to who they are. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going on with a lot of these people because they don't want to lose those connections, the money, all of these things. You know what I'm saying? They got respect for these people that's pretty much giving them this opportunity. Like I said, they take these
Mhm.
kids like when they were really young. You know what I mean? Even with the musicians and stuff like that,
Right.
they put them. They get up. Daddy, hear me? Um, so they put him in these positions. You know what I'm saying? They even like I said, the young musicians, they be on the TVs and stuff like that way before they actually start getting into music and all of that stuff. You see it all throughout you know what I mean? All throughout the industry. You know what I mean? Some people even call them like plants. But it's like they taking these people, they grooming them, and then they build this respect for them. So now it's even harder to speak out against them.
Yeah, man. I feel like, one, I say Wayne's a clown for that situation. To make it seem like that one situation. The term is how you treat others. But I will say this, man. Our people has been beaten into this submission, man. From past traumas. Um, we look at, just how we were just saying about the men, bro. Most of these men that we have today have been raised by single parent homes, bro. And the feminine men that they have in this earth, man. We asking that these brothers come back to repentance, man, because you don't have to be a homosexual to be feminine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel that it's a lot of brothers who are not standing up because of their status,
Yeah.
and I pray that their heart be pierced with regret because of it. You know what I mean? To where they start standing up, man, because it's gonna get out one way or another, man. We went from being on corners to like what the brother said to nationwide. Now we all on the news. You
Yeah,
know what
we
I
all
mean?
on the news. Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, big shout out to the Rock Out Bar, man, for that bar. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, man, he got a point.
Yeah.
Because you know, when I first came into this truth, I came into this truth in 2000. I'll say 2018,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, since 2018 until now, man, you see everything Israel.
Right.
We all over. You cannot miss us. And so, since the first you know, major artist of Kendrick actually saying that you know, about us being Hebrews, and since then it's just been like a wildfire, bro.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I think that was right around the time where I, you know, was waking up, you know, to who I was, and just to see, you know, somebody that I, you know what I mean, looked up to in the Kendrick, validating that, it made me even more excited to be, you know, an Israelite. You know what I mean? I was still young, and I probably was only like a month or two in, you know, when I heard that bar. So I'm thinking like, oh dang, this is something that like people know about this. You know what I mean? That they just you know, people out here just, you know how every once in a while you get these people that have this knowledge out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And they just, you know, they come in and they say, oh well, like you know, they have these different doctrines that just pop up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't feel like it was that. You know what I mean? I was convicted in my spirit immediately. So when I seen like, okay, you got people that's strong in it, people that have faith. I'm looking at the other people because like the first video I seen was a guy that was around my age spitting this knowledge, and I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, how did he know about this? Like, he had to grow up in it. You know what I mean? But he said, they said that he only had been in it for about 4 or 5 years. And I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's definitely
Yeah,
some.
you know what's crazy, bro? You know how I found out this truth?
How you find out?
I was I was big in Christianity, you know what I'm saying? I was doing Christian hip hop at the time. And I happened to go visit an artist in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I think they had like a murder or something, like a few murders that week, right? So we go out praying, and the Most High just dropped in my spirit, walk 8 times, right? So I'm thinking, you know, of, you know, at this time, you know, okay, I'm not, you know, at this time, I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm gonna just do it. So I did it, bro. And in the midst of me walking that 8th time, guess what happened, bro?
What happened?
I had a man, pale face, that doesn't look like me, tell me, what are you doing? I said, sir, I'm praying. He said, you don't know what we did to you? I said, what are you talking about? He said, Deuteronomy 28. You never read that? When he said that to me, bro, this was in 2015. When I first heard that, bro, it blew my mind. But the people that I was with, instead of me like entertaining what that guy was saying, it was a person behind me saying, just keep going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was the first time I actually found that I was an Israelite.
Right.
It was because of this so-called Edomite. Yeah.
So
And ever since then, bro, you know, it's just like the Most I've just been just piercing at my heart, bro. I started looking at things different in the Christian hip hop industry and, you know, at the church and everything from that moment. And then 2018, a brother of mine came from Atlanta and basically brought me the truth, the full truth.
Right. See? And that just goes to show that it's the Most High can use anybody to get your attention. You know what I mean? He can use anybody to bring attention to his cause. You know what I'm saying? So just going back to the Kyrie and Kanye situation. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them, you know, out of this stuff. Like, isn't it so crazy that like before all of this happened, Kanye, big Christianity. Like you seen he started going that Christianity route. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Kyrie, big into Egyptology. You seen it up on his clothing, his shoes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like these things has been a stronghold on our people, and he's showing our people like, oh, maybe this ain't it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe this ain't the way. This is who we truly are. You know what I mean? So it's just a blessing to be able to know, okay, the Most High got, he can use anybody to bring out his message. You know what I'm saying? He know, like, dang, these brothers been up on the street corners for years. You know what I mean? I know they're getting fed up of people not listening to them. Let me put a little sprinkle out there in the air. You know what I mean? For a little minute. You know, let them know, like,
Right. And
hey,
imagine now how many brothers and sisters are actually stopping to listen.
yeah, exactly. I was watching the video earlier, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, like the amount of people that was like intrigued in what they was talking about. I'm like, you can tell that it's a big difference in the, you know, because now everybody want to know. Everybody got their ears perked up, and they want to try to hear out the Israelites and what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
just what, a month ago, you know what I'm saying, everybody was turning their head at them, you know. So now it's like the, like I said, but like the scriptures say, you know, when the rich man speak, everybody, you know, listens.
Everybody's gonna listen.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's going on. And you know what's crazy? With them basically doing what they did to him, that's what got everybody looking.
Exactly. Yep. Because, and that's why in my video I put like they make their tongue fall upon themselves. Like they doing this to themselves, you know. And you know the scriptures say that that's what they're gonna do. They're going to be the one. They're gonna show who they are. You know what I mean? The wicked has to be revealed, just like you say in the scriptures. So, and we don't even have to show people what it is. Now you got people that they changing their tone and, you know, all of these things because they starting to see, like, okay, these people. Wait a minute, it might be some truth to what Kyrie's saying. It might be some truth to what Ye's saying now.
Right.
I see what they doing, and I see how y'all treating. You know what I mean? I see how y'all treating them. What do they do to deserve all of the stuff all the hate that they get and all of that stuff? What do they do? You know, Kyrie posts a link, literally a link. Didn't put no words on it or anything. You know what I'm saying? He can shoe deal taken away from him, and can't play basketball, all of this stuff, and all of that after an apology. That was another thing too. It almost reminded me of the situation with Pharaoh and Moses a little bit. You know what I mean? Where, you know, Moses, you know, goes to Pharaoh, say, "Let my people go," and then Pharaoh like, "Yeah, okay, I'll let him go." And then the Most High hardened his heart. I feel like that's the same thing that's going on with the GM over there in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? He just told Kyrie the day before, or like the night before, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to be able to go back to the NBA, that he was okay. Like, he was good. You know what I'm saying? They had a meeting and everything. And then, you know, a day afterwards, his heart was hard. You know what I mean? So now you see how he like, nah, you suspended indefinitely. When they were just literally talking, you know what I'm saying? And even was it Adam Silver? Even he put out a comment saying like, oh yeah, like that stuff was cleared up. So what happened between that time that he sent that tweet and them going over his house and talking to him, you know, and you know what I mean, the next day. So it's these things, like, we have to be paying attention to these things as well. Because I'm sure of it that you know, he was hard. He had his heart hard. He like even the people that was standing up or standing against Kyrie for the anti-Semitics, like, he's doing a little bit too much, bro. You know what I mean? And they showing it now with Dave Chappelle in the situation.
Man, and you know what, bro? This cancel culture, bro. Like, what's up with this, man? There's like everybody has sensitive feelings these days. So like everybody's so sensitive, man. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I remember at one point, you know, you could say something and nobody really even paid it no mind. You might get a laugh or a joke out of it, but now when a comedian can't even be funny. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, and I think the issue, yeah, exactly though, and I think that the issue with the bigger issue with that situation is the people that's trying to cancel him. Like it's been this cancel culture. Like if you want to talk about anything being toxic, yeah, you know they use this word toxic all the
The cancel.
time. Yeah, if it's gonna be anything that's being toxic, it's that. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, I seen a video where a person that's been getting people canceled off the platforms. You know what I'm saying, for like a couple months now. He finally got canceled himself. So like that's how you know when the person that's canceling the people is not starting to get canceled. That's when you know that okay, it's too much going on. You know what I mean? It ain't enough hatred. You know, it ain't enough hatred in everybody to be sitting here acting like this, bro. A lot of it be pettiness. A lot of it be because people have an opinion, but they want to put actions behind the opinion, and they want to show their authority. You know what I mean? So they hit that report button. You know what I'm saying? They do all of these things to try to say, oh well, I don't think that this should be right. It was one dude that
Right.
was campaigning for somebody to get kicked off the platform, and I'm like, bro, like if the roles was reversed, you would be all upset in your feelings, but you lead a charge to get somebody taken off the platform for speaking their freedom of speech was what they said. You know what I mean?
Man, freedom of speech ain't freedom no more, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, your freedom of speech can make you lose your whole career.
As we clearly see.
You know
know
what I mean? Like you can lose everything just off the matter of your words, bro. And it's just like, you know, like I said, man, I applaud, you know, the Yees, the Kyries, the Dave Chappelles. Those guys are standing up and they're not allowing themselves to be pushed over. I feel that we're gonna see a wave of that coming soon, bro.
Oh yeah. I think
A
that
big wave.
it's gonna be a
I don't
lot
want to
more
be in a
people. There's gonna be a
big
lot more
wave.
people that's gonna really start. Like the whole situation with the Jaylen Brown standing up for Kyrie situation kind of shows me like people are not about to continue just allowing people to just bully them and buck break these people. You know that stands up. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's like, and it's now it's starting to get to the point where, like, when it happened with Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying? People didn't stand with him, but it's like eventually somebody gonna start getting, you know, that backing. You know what I mean? But that's not.
You know what it is? It's the frustration. It's the frustration of knowing,
Mhm.
and they can't do
They
nothing.
can't do nothing
So those
about it.
guys are saying, you know what? I had enough. Kaepernick got to a place and said, hey, I had enough. Now Kyrie's at a place saying, hey, I had enough. Kanye, hey, he had enough. And it's just got to be to a place where you just had enough, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that a lot of these guys want to say something,
Right.
but they're held up in these contracts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why I said the love of money is the root of all evil. They gonna put that money before, you know, morals. They gonna put that money before, you know what I mean, their dignity a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you so worried about that money, like the Most High can't get you out of, you know, whatever financial situation that you know they could try to put you in, then you sure that you don't have no faith in God. And for the people that always claim to say, you know, God this and God that, you know what I mean? It don't look like you trusting in God a lot.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? When Kanye started to lose all those the funding from all those different organizations that he was tied with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even and this one is strictly about Adidas. Adidas, when they did that to him, they had to come back and still have to pay this guy because of a clause they had in his contract.
Mm-hmm. But they ain't gonna tell nobody that.
No, and they didn't make that
Yeah.
big. They did not make that big as they did with, hey, we're releasing Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows you he had enough faith to stand out and say,
Yeah.
hey, this is what it is. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not, one of the people you could, blase, blase, blah. Now everybody drops him, but the same company that tried to steal his ideas, same company that still said they were going to sell his shoes just without his logo,
Right.
they still got to pay him.
Yeah.
That's God.
Mm-hmm. Most I said, no. him. Not him. He's standing up for the right things, not him. You know, and that even Kanye even talk about like his faith. You know what I mean? He talked about it in one of the interviews where he was saying like I know I'm not really worried about any of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what they're trying to push out on me because I trust in God. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can tell that he does because of the way that he talks so freely about everything.
He talks firm, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen an athlete or artist talk like that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's just like the Pac era.
Yeah. And it's like you said, it's just been because he's fed up, bro. Like every time he says anything, they wanna shame him, they wanna, dehumanize him. I did that reaction and I dropped it today. And the guy Bazil, I forgot how to say his name, but God over money. He had said in one of his lines, he had said pretty much like when Kanye was saying that he was Jesus, you know what I mean? It wasn't an issue, but when he started, practicing, faith in Christ, now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, he's crazy, you know what I mean? All of these things is pretty much saying he's sick in the head, crazy, he don't know what he's talking about, all these things. But if you just listen to what he said, and a lot of the times he's spitting facts, but it's uncomfortable truth that people don't want to accept.
Right.
He been talking about this thing that he was saying on Drink Champs. People just wasn't peeping it.
She misses him now. What?
Huh?
I said even about you seen about the Kim Kardashian pitting out there that she misses Kanye now.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm like, man, these people are so crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They won't leave the man alone.
Yeah. And they know that that's like his Achilles heel for real. You know what I'm saying? He had, that's the thing too, because Kanye, since he started keeping the faith, he's been practicing a lot of the laws, but people ain't peeping that he's doing it though. But like even his stance on divorce, like he was saying, like even if Kanye, even if Kim divorced me, she's still my wife. You know what I mean? And it's like
right.
He only understands that because of what he read. So it's just like people need to be paying attention to what he's saying. You know what I mean? He know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I definitely feel that he does, bro. And especially like when he was on Drink Champs, bro. I watched that interview when it dropped, man, and I was just like, I was ecstatic.
The first time he had went on Drink Champs, I'm like, bro, wait a minute, like he said some stuff that you only gonna say, and I think he even said that he was he said blood of Christ, you know what I'm saying, but we knew exactly what he meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
then I think like shortly after, Big Sean went on there and he was talking about how he was telling them that they was the Jews, and I'm like, I already knew Kanye knew something. You know what I mean? You can tell a man by his speech, like the scriptures say. You tell a man by his speech, and you can tell the way he speak. It's a big difference than old Kanye.
Heck yeah, you could definitely tell that he is embracing this new way of living. You can tell because, like I said, man, dude, man, how many people you've even seen speak like that within the last 10 years as an artist or an athlete? You haven't.
Yeah, outside of Kaepernick, but that's about it.
And
that's going
even
on
looking
about,
at even with Kaepernick, when Kaepernick wound up leaving the NFL, and he did a lot of different things too to try to push the awareness or things of that nature, but he wasn't screaming, "Hey, we Israelites."
Yeah, facts. That's a fact.
He wasn't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But he was bringing awareness to our issues.
Yeah, I'm about to say they.
So I do applaud him for that too.
They did it with Deshaun Jackson. Like Eagles let him go. Like he been in and out of the league ever since.
He was one of them that said that we were Israelites, right?
Yeah, He was one of them in the NFL that said that it was. But you see how quick they threw him up out of the league, and you know what I'm saying, made him go to the training and all of the stuff that they try to do with Kyrie right now. Sit with the leaders and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I seen LeBron shaking hands with the Jewish rabbis.
Right, man.
I said, this is funny, man. You belittle your brother, now you're being belittled. And you don't even know it.
But that's what I'm saying, like, with his situation, raised by mom, being groomed pretty much since he was, middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being labeled as, the chosen one and all of that stuff. He got connections, serious connections with these people. You know what I mean? It's like they know exactly what they doing. You know what I mean? They know what they doing. They taking these kids and they doing these things with them. Oh, he got these abilities. It's almost like the auction block all over again. You know what I mean? Oh, I like this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take him in.
Well, it's definitely the auction block.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna take him in. I'm gonna grow him. You know what I'm saying? Create this athlete.
Right. You remember that? What's the name of that movie, man? With that one white lady. I forgot her name, but I think the name of the movie was called Blindside.
Oh, Blindside. Yeah.
Same difference, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same difference.
And
you look at I don't know if you've seen the Mike Tyson series when the white man came and got Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
He made him a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It made him think it was love.
Right. And
crazy, right?
That's what it is. That's what it is. But you also gotta think, when you're young like that, you're impressionable mind. Like, you gonna believe anything that the person tells you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, the lack of fatherhood is like the really big issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if the fathers is not in the homes to guide the situation, look, bro, they know how to manipulate women. They've been doing this since the garden. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this since the Garden of Eden. They know how to. You know what I mean? But we don't see it. You know what I mean? We don't see it, and we don't understand the importance of families. That's why they continue to push this, the sexual agenda. That's why they keep pushing this fornication agenda. They tell about marriage is going to be obsolete, you know what I mean, in a couple years and stuff like that, because they don't want to see families, strong structures, you know what I'm saying, in the household. That's been their goal from the beginning, because they know that they can tear, the house that's divided, you know what I'm saying, will not stand. They know if they can keep the man and the woman not seeing it.
Matter of fact, I got one for you. Look. I just ran up on this one earlier. I was reading. This is in Proverbs 11, verse 1. For a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. Right. Mm-hmm. So that pretty much goes with what you're saying. Like, man, it's the same difference, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a balance in this thing.
Yeah,
and that's what's about to happen. Within this next, I see 2023 being a full year of awakening, man.
Oh yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be. And the reason why it's going to be is because now you're starting to see all the signs. You know what I'm saying? Now the world knows what's going on. Like, think about it, bro. How many times have you seen Revelation 2 and 9 be posted in the last week? You know what I mean?
A lot.
You know what I mean? So it's like, now people know exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? Now people know what it is. You know what I mean? People just out here throwing that scripture out like crazy. People out here reading. People out here seeing it. I did 3 videos this week that had that scripture in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people know, what it is, or they starting to see what it is. You know what I mean? And they starting to see, like, hey, wait a minute. I didn't know that this said this in the Bible. It said that those people that's going to be claiming to be Jews. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then you also got to, if people could make the correlation, right? If people could make the correlation, if it says that people are gonna be faking to be Jews and they're not, but it's gonna be the synagogue of Satan, right? The Satan got power.
Right.
And look at this world right now. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way that this world is set up. Everything is wicked. You can tell that this world is not in the hands of the Most High right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just looking over, seeing like, all right, when is it time to send these, you know what I mean, send these winds? So I'm about to, this world gonna get clapped. Straight up. So he's sitting over here, he overseeing. Let me see what Satan gonna do this time. Let me see how he's gonna try to affect my children. All right, I'm gonna send him to the defense. And that's what's going on right now. Let me see. Pull up this. Yeah, real quick. All right, so pretty much.
Yeah. Man, I had to get to those kids, bro.
Oh yeah, look, hey,
man.
I understand, man. I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You speak about language right now.
Know, man. Y'all better chill on out, man. I ain't got time for that today.
Right.
Yeah, man. But like I said, man, you know, we bro, this gonna be a blessed year coming into, bro.
Mm-hmm.
To seeing our brothers and sisters waking up, coming to see a lot more people, you know, out throughout the town wearing their fringes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our sisters loving themselves again with their hair.
Yeah,
man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of, like, I even been noticing like how much more into it people are. You know what I mean? Like the conversations, it's the way that they dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, you know, certain, you know, spirits in between brothers, you know, stuff like that. That's like now it's not there no more. You know what I mean? Because we started to realize, oh man, it's bigger than these things. You know what I mean? It's bigger than these things. Now, for the most part, you only see those type of conversations within like the youth of Israel, like the young ones in the faith. You know what I mean? That really don't really understand like what's going on. If you know what I mean. So let me pull that video up real quick. I don't know which one I want to watch. I think I'm going to watch this one that's recent one.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is my screen so big? I forgot that I had put it up like that. So put a little Discord.
But yeah, man. Like I said, man, I can't wait to see the beautiful results of this great tragedy for the fake ones.
Yeah.
This is gonna be, man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good. This next coming year, bro, gonna be a real good year, bro. Real good year, and it's gonna be a lot of people states make up who don't want to receive this truth right now.
Yeah,
gonna be begging for it.
Gonna be itching for it. I ain't gonna lie, you definitely right. You definitely right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good thing too, because now we can start telling people like, hey, look, you only got a short time before they start taking us off the.
Well, they about to take these Bibles.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before they take the Bible from us.
Yeah. You see that they already confessed out. We don't believe in that thing. You know what I'm saying? We're already saying that. So it's like, people better take heed what's going on. Better take heed, man.
Facts. I said, but it's only a matter of time, man. And you know, like I said, since I've been in this truth fully since 2018, and I'm still growing out. I'm still learning daily. You know what I mean? But the best things I can say about being in this truth is not just knowing who you are, but when you do get that understanding, your whole character, your whole
Yeah.
demeanor, your whole
Yes.
attitude, I mean, you be prideful, but not to a point to where you're boasting, but it's like you feel different.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, man.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's
Like,
very
it's like,
powerful, man.
yeah, it's like you gotta hold, like, first of all, your mindset changed. So like little things that used to affect your mind and the way
it's not gonna do it no more.
Yeah, exactly. You just like, nah, I'm not for that. You know what I mean? Like you'll be surprised how many times I've talked to somebody that I, am friends with or, acquaintances with in the world. And I'm like, nah, I'm not with that no more. They're like, stop playing. You know what I mean? Because it don't seem real that you can just get over these, these temptations and these sins just like that. You know what I mean? It's almost like you woke up a different person one day and nobody understands it.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Everybody's
And they
just
feel
like,
like,
no.
I ain't gonna lie, when you first find out this truth, you do is either two things that's gonna happen. Either you're gonna humble yourself or you're gonna lash out.
That's
It's gonna be one or the other.
That's it. Yeah, and the humble way is always the right way. Check. So
Yes. Yes.
don't go the other way, bro. Don't trust me, bro.
Doesn't fuck you up, bro.
Trust me.
Do
Not.
up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to go up in that thing in obedience. You know what I'm saying? And focusing on, oh, what have I been doing wrong for however many years you've been on this earth? And what can I do to make the Most High accept what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? And please Him with my actions. Because it's all about the actions, bro. You can speak this truth all you want. You know what I'm saying? You can bring as many people in this truth as you want. You know what I'm saying? But if them actions ain't lining up, 9 times out of 10, they're not hearing you. And if they do hear you, you gonna lead them down the wrong path. I'm telling you. Get yourself right.
Right.
Self-examination. That's one of the best things that we could ever practice. You know what I mean? Get yourself right first, so then you can heal the nation.
That's the main thing, man. And self-evaluation is key. Once you come into this knowledge and this understanding of who you are, self-evaluation is key, man. Because it's still some residue on me, dog. I didn't even know I even had on me. I'm just gonna be honest.
And to be honest with you, that's when you know that you're doing the right thing, because you won't even see a lot of your sins. You won't see, but the only way that you'll find out is through the application. You're gonna be like, dang, wait a minute, you reading? You like, I got that spirit on me. Because either you can accept that you got that spirit on you, and then you can take it off. Because I was the same way when I had pride on me. I didn't even notice that I had pride on me. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, and I'm reading in Proverbs, and I'm reading in Psalms, and I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? Let me take a step back. At that time, I'm at the peak. You know what I'm saying? I got the zeal on me and all of that stuff, and I had to sit back like, whoa. You know what I mean? Let me chill out and let me see what's going on with this pride, because I didn't even notice that I had it on. So it's man, look. And when you do, that's another thing too. When you do find out that you got these things on you, and then you change them, that's when the Most High really will send them blessings. You know what I'm saying? Because now he's seeing like, oh dang, you seeking to please, seeking to, you know what I mean, change for me. So yeah, those be the ones. Those be the ones, bro. I'm telling you, Most High, man, he changed a lot of things for me when I started being obedient. Oh, let me see these things. Let me learn these things. I had to go get into the deep basis of just regular 10 Commandments. I had to learn about that just so I can know, like, oh man, I don't want to be offended. You know what I mean?
Fine.
It's easy. Easy to offend when you don't know what you're doing. I made a post about that the other day.
Yeah, man, and because like when we are unknowing of some things, there's grace in it. But once we come to the knowledge of it and we continue to do, there's no grace, you know.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's basically self-examination repentance, and it's a constant repentance. It's not a one-time thing. You know,
yeah,
it's
for sure.
daily we have to. You know what I'm saying?
It say I die daily.
You know, we can get into it with the rib, or
Yep.
we might get into it with a coworker, or you know, we might cuss on the way to work. Like, you know, these people just try to cut me off. You know, it's a constant repentance, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. But see, I'm gonna go ahead. I already know a lot of more people definitely want to jump in and chime in.
Right.
So I definitely appreciate you for your time on your platform, big bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Shalom, and the Most High Christ bless to you.
All right, Shalom. Yeah, you have a blessed one too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You too.
Then we're gonna get into these videos. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see some stuff, bro. We're gonna see some
Hey,
stuff.
we definitely gonna tap back in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, Chad. If anybody else want to jump in, you know what I'm saying, just shoot me a text. Let me know. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna get into these videos though, Chad. We're gonna get into these videos. So, y'all know what we here for. Let's check it out, man. Unreal. Gen Z can't answer basic questions. You know what I'm saying. We were just talking about, you know, generations. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna see.
Do you know how many states make up the USA?
53,
Yes. Do you know how many stars are on the flag?
52.
Do you know who is on the $1 bill?
No.
Who do you think is? Guess.
Abraham Lincoln.
Wait a minute, bruh. All right. I mean, wait a minute, Chad. Is it 50? Isn't that 50? Hold up. Oh, y'all not even seeing the video. Y'all not even seeing the video. Gotta play it back. Isn't it 50 though?
Do you know how many states make up the USA?
53,
Yes. Do you know how many stars are on the flag?
52.
Do you know who is on the $1 bill?
I must say.
No.
Who do you think is? Guess.
Abraham Lincoln.
Do you know what state Missouri is in?
Nope.
If you had to guess, what state does it sound like it's in?
That just sound like it's in London.
Oh my goodness, bro. What in the world is this? There's no way. I live 10 minutes away from Missouri. What is he talking about? He's talking about London. I guess I'm going to be traveling to London tomorrow then. That's crazy.
That just sound like it's in London.
Yes, nice. What year will it be in 8 years?
2028.
Yes. Do you know what year
What?
it was 100 years ago?
100 years ago. Oh. Damn. You might get me on that one.
Around what year, like if you had to guess?
Around 1 year. Let's go with 1900s. Is that close enough?
Well, in 19 what?
1905. Is that close enough?
Yes, nice. Do you know how many states make up the USA?
I think 50 or 51. Because I
Wait
don't.
a minute, bro. There's no way. You gotta be trolling or something. How is this even possible? How is it even possible?
Yes, nice. Do you know how many states make up the USA?
I think 50 or 51. Because I don't know if they count Hawaii as a state. I think 50. I'm going to go with 50.
Do you know what year the 2012 Olympics were held?
2012 Olympics?
Yeah. Do you remember what year that was that happened?
So what year was the 2012 Olympics held?
Yeah, like what year were they held? I think they were in Tokyo. Remember what year? Around what year, and then if you had to guess.
I never watched that shit, but it sounded like it was wrong.
There's no way, Chad. What are we watching right now? Chad, what are we watching right now? Oh, bro. It's not making sense to me. Sense to me. Sense to me. Understanding.
Around what year, and then if you had to guess.
I never watched that shit, but it sounded like it was around, like, probably around either 2000s. Probably 1999, one of those.
If you get $1 every single day for an entire year, then how much money do you have at the end? You got to do some math.
Yeah. I mean, like, every month is not the same amount. I don't know, like 1,500.
Yes, nice. You just guessed that?
I guess.
That's crazy. If you make $10,000 a month and you work an entire year, how much money do you get paid at the end?
$300K.
Yeah. What country did America get their independence from?
You're asking me a shit ton of history questions. I don't know. France?
Yes, nice. Do you know what state Missouri is in?
It's not trying.
What state does it sound like it's in? If you have to guess, if you don't know.
I don't know. Missouri probably gives me like Texas vibes.
You know what state Missouri is in? Thank you. Thank you. Because they don't know. They don't know for whatever reason. Now I understand why they don't know this. I was told it was in London. He's saying it's in Texas.
Is he in Japan or something? Oh. Is he like in a foreign
No,
country?
he's in America. I don't know what state he's in. It's obviously not Missouri. But it's not making sense. All right, so we back, man. Bruh, I'm just not convinced, bruh. I'm just not convinced. Like, this not making no sense.
What state does it sound like it's in? If you have to guess, if you don't know.
I don't know. Missouri probably gives me like Texas vibes.
Yes. What state is right under North Dakota?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Guess a state, like if you could picture the USA. Give me your best guess.
Chad, what state is under North Dakota? Now I'm about to ask y'all these questions because I'm just trying to figure something out. What state is under North Dakota? Somebody, please. Thank you. Thank you, bro. What are we doing? But, goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
What?
Nevada.
Yeah,
What is
I
he
don't know.
talking
Guess a state.
about?
Guess a state. Give me your best guess. Most educated guess.
A state. Canada?
I'm about to turn this off, Chad. This is not. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. There's impossible. Bro, it's impossible. Chad, he did not just say Canada, bro. What is? We are doomed.
Yes, you
bro.
just guessed.
Yeah,
That's actually insane. They got that right. What year was it? 22 years ago.
You're so stupid too. Talking about you got
22
that
years
right.
ago.
Yeah. Around what year? Gotta do some mental math.
I guarantee you.
1986.
Yes. Nice. What year was it 100 years ago?
2022.
I'm not gonna lie. The last dude, bro, he asked him, what year was the 2012 Olympics hosted? And he said 1990s or probably the 2000s. Woo, like, how do y'all? I don't get it, bro. I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding. It's just not making sense, bro. It's not making no type of sense. There's no way, bro. Bro, there is absolutely no way.
1986.
Yes, nice. What year was it 100 years ago?
2022.
Yeah, you gotta do some math here.
Yeah.
Around what year?
Probably like 1942, something like that.
Yes, nice. Yeah, around there. Do you know who fought in the Mexican-American War?
Nah, I don't actually.
You don't remember that one?
Nah.
If you had to guess two countries, like who fought against who? Give me your best guesses, countries.
Countries.
Apparently, they don't. I ain't gonna lie now. I am kind of wondering why they taking so long to answer these questions. They absolutely have no idea. Like they don't know the answer for. Like honestly, like, think about it. You taking so long to be wrong in like how? Like how? How is that even possible? No, I think what he did was he was asking a bunch of people. Some people got the answers right, and he just took off all of the ones that was answered right. That had to be what it is, because he couldn't have just like went around and was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna know none of these."
Can you repeat the question again, though?
The war, it was called the Mexican-American War. Do you remember who fought? Who against who?
Nah, I mean, can I just guess? Like,
Yeah, give me your best guess. Guess two countries.
Two countries.
Who against who?
Japan.
Yes.
Germany.
Yes, dude. No way you're just guessing them. It's actually insane. Do you know what state is right under North Dakota?
Nah, okay, I'm not buying it no more. I'm not buying it no more. This is all rigged. There's no way. There's literally no way. Nah, bro. I'm not buying it. Chat, they can fool y'all. Not me. I'm not buying this. This is some foolishness.
South Dakota. Too easy for you, man.
He actually got one right. That's crazy. He actually got one right. Who have thought? Like, I'm so man. All right, Chad. So look. If that wasn't enough, all right. If that wasn't enough to get y'all to understand that we need to repent and get ourselves together, because we are failing this generation to come. If these are going to be the people that's going to run the world, we're all doomed. Like we're literally doomed. Like we're not bro, come on. Are you serious? I guarantee you, if we'd asked them about a TikTok dance, they all would have known. Who just dropped the latest song? Everybody would have had the answer for it. This is ridiculous, bro. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Keep the commandments, please. In the faith in Christ, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts to see this. Because there's no way. There's no way, chat. All right, chat. Look. We'll play this video, chat. If you laugh, you lose. If you laugh, you lose. All right? I'm playing this video. If you laugh, you lose. I was trying to hold this one in, and I'm going to still try to hold it in. All right, bro. It says... oh, well, I ain't gonna read it. But no, I'll read this part. It says, God really let me get away with my sin. Yeah, chat. Okay. All right. All right. All right, chat. Did y'all pass? Did y'all pass? Shall I play it back? One more time. It was the baby crying, bro. This is crazy. In the how dare you though? How dare you? How dare you is crazy. That's funny. That's funny, bro. All right, man. I want to do like a if you laugh you lose type of situation with the chat one day. I was thinking about doing it like this, right? I have like people just post like videos like in the Reddit or something like that. Right? I have people post videos in the Reddit, and then in the Reddit, whoever posts a video that make me laugh, I'll give them like $20. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do that eventually one day, maybe. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a good idea? If y'all can make me laugh, y'all get $20. Or I might do it where
It took me 9 years to know what he was, and I found that out on TV.
Okay, bro. We ain't first of all, lady. All right. Chill out. All right. I'm trying to talk to my chat and you being disrespectful, interrupting, and nobody tell you start talking. All right. Relax. We're gonna get to you. What you got going on? Anyway, like I was saying, chat. Maybe I can do it like like $5 or $10, you know what I'm saying, for each one that get right. That way I ain't gotta be like, all right. Whew. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can do something like that. But it gotta be once in the blue moon. Yeah, I would do it once in the blue moon. It ain't gonna be like every time y'all throw something in the Reddit. But it gotta be like once in the blue moon. I have like Reddit night or something like that. And we could just like do regular streams, listen to music, react to videos, and then I do like the Reddit, you know what I'm saying, towards the end or something like that. Oh, also, bruh, so I need help, bro. I need help like coming up with ideas for streams, cause I want to do more on stream. Like I don't want to like limit myself to just doing necessarily reactionary content. Well, I guess it was still gonna be reactionary content, but I want to be able to still do other things like just regular stuff, fun things that can like be interesting for everybody. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't like reactions and stuff like that. So, well, I wouldn't say everybody don't love reactions, but certain people they want to see other things. So I just wanted to like try to expand it. I want to show Israel that they can have fun, while being in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of people have this mindset that, oh, you can't have fun in the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I got some ideas, bro. I got some really good ideas. Obviously, the talent show was one of the bigger ideas that I was thinking about doing. Hold up real quick. Yeah, let me lock this door because my kids is not gonna stop apparently. Okay, so like I was saying, the talent show was one big one, right? I also have another idea, that I want to do. As far as actually I got a couple ideas. I want to do like not an aux battle, but I want to do like a truth music draft, where it's like I get a big list of truth music artists. You know what I'm saying? Truth music names, right? And then we're gonna get some people up in the on the subscribers or whatever the case may be, and then we're gonna have a list of names. And then you got to make a 5-team roster for like a mixtape or something like that. And they get to choose, you choose names or whatever. And then, you try to make the best mixtape or the best album with these artists. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta like try to like match they, you know what I'm saying, they styles together, or you know, and then at the end everybody like kind of like explain why they album would be the best album out of all the albums getting picked. You know what I'm saying? Like I have some ideas, bro. I have some ideas. Yeah. People. That's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. I wanna, cause I'm just thinking about like different ways to where it's like, okay, this is, you know, fun and entertaining, but at the same time it's still geared to the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of my other ideas with the draft. You know what I'm saying? The Israelite draft. I was thinking about like, I just got a lot of different ideas. But I do want to get some people together, and I want to start doing I want to start brainstorming ideas for, you know what I'm saying, for this channel and for, you know, certain things that we can do in the Discord. I found out that I can get the Black Panther movie. So stuff like that, the movie nights can come back and all of that stuff. I got to start getting more dedicated, and I got to start putting people in these positions to where, you know what I'm saying, it's most helpful. Because I'll be working and streaming and editing and all of this stuff. So, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, man. For $500, act black in the most racist town. So, y'all seen that I was about to react to this yesterday, but not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. But, you know, I got distracted. Or not distracted, but I had to go. I had to get ready for work or something like that. Something happened. And I said we was going to check it out. So let's go ahead and check it out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
When Tom Robb and them moved in here, it took me 9 years to know what he was. And I found that out on TV when they was trying to make trouble with him.
What's good, y'all? Y'all keep begging me to do another Act Black video. So we came all the way to the most racist town in the whole United States to knock out this one. Big shout out to my dogs, Gideon and Nico. The videos they did here was absolutely...
What in the hoodlum do you got on, bro? Like, whoa. Bro, what is going on?
What's good, y'all? Y'all keep begging me to do another Act Black video. So we came all the way to the most racist town in the whole United States to...
Is that a Darren Williams jersey? Am I tripping, chat?
Knock out this one. Big shout out to my dogs, Gideon and Nico. The videos they did here was absolutely insane. But now it's time to put some Young Pootie P flavor into it. Let's go talk with the public. Let's go see what the fuck going on in the most racist town in America. It's Young Pootie P.
Fuck a parent, we clap him. Brody hit with a JPEG, say he need all the backers. Why the fuck niggas Jackson? Put the drop on the spot, bro, to get the clapping. He burn like it's mad.
Let me live till I can't live no more. And let me love. That's what you made me for. And let me sing to the whole dance floor.
What are you doing, bro? Take that out your mouth. Take that out your mouth, bro. Yeah, bro, his pants is definitely sagging. Up in that. Man, what is going on, bro?
For the rest of my days. And let me die.
Hey, chat. Why you come up out here walking like Vince McMahon, bro? Why you come walking like Vince McMahon, bro?
For the rest of my days. And let me die. On a honky tonk.
Bro, there's no way he just came out there walking like Vince McMahon, bro. Okay, so we watching the video. It's for $500, act black in the most racist town. Oh my goodness, bro. This dude is character.
You help me
for a cash prize.
Act black.
Act black for a cash prize. What about the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther